There's a place called Ofaakor or Ofaakor in the central region of Ghana under Awutu Senya municipality. And as you can see, we are currently in Kasoa and we are leaving Kasoa to that place. So for those of you who are thinking of buying the land in the central region of Ghana, that can take you about 1 hour 30 minutes drive to the airport, then this is actually a good place for you to look at. So basically, we are currently in Kasoa and we are taking our way to Ofaakor or Ofaakor in the under the Awutu Senya municipality in the central region of Ghana. This is also a very good place for you to actually look at if you are thinking of buying the land at also a good developing area. So basically, if this is your first time here, kindly subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to press the bell button so that you get updated whenever we post our new videos. Here we make videos about Ghana and we don't edit the video. We let you see how real it is. Yeah, no any fancy editing. If you also want to buy a house in Ghana, you want to buy a land in Ghana, we have properties for sale. Check in the description of the video, you get the links to check the playlist. If you also want to someone to help you do your due diligence before you buy any property anywhere, I am available for that. The cost and everything is in the description of the video. If you also want to book me for consultation, it's also there in the description. If you want a company to handle your building project, we are also available. So basically, you can see we are somewhere in the still under Kasoa, and this is somewhere at the Melcom area, as you can see. So it's just a straight road right from the Kasoa overhead, sloping down to the Ofaakor area. So this is actually a very good location for you to consider. And as you can see, we are actually showing you what it is to be around this area. Basically, it is somewhere around 9 a.m., almost 9 a.m., around 8 something. And you can see how things are moving on at that place. You can see how the road is, how busy the place is. So if you are thinking of buying a land at a place that you have proximity to business, you have proximity to high populated location, then this is actually a very good place for you to consider, because they have the old market for Kasoa and then the new market for Kasoa. So right under the overhead, where the overpass was, where we passed, was where the new market was, and where we are actually heading to is where you find a new market. So basically, you can see how the buildings on the roadside, you can see how the settlement in front of the street is. As I always tell you, development of every location is inside, is not closer to the road. But notwithstanding, you still get the opportunity to actually embrace the beauty of what has been presented to you in the frontier. So as you can see from the signboard, this is called downtown. So this area is called Kasoa downtown. So take note, the property is not located in Kasoa. The property is located at Ofaakor under the Awutu Senya municipality, but all of them are under central region of Ghana. So basically, you can see this is an international school right there. And you can see how big the building is. You can see how they have beautiful spacious place for parking cars. And this building is not only a place, they have a lot of institutions in there, I think so. Let's see another university right there. I don't know if it is the same school or what. Yeah, so basically you can see they've written downtown. They have hotels, they have hospitals around. You can see the police ensuring orderliness. You can see the road is very busy. The road is very busy. I don't know if it is their market day or what. Yeah, you can see these tricycles as well. So you can see, as I told you, this is the Kasoa new market. So when you are going to the Ofaakor, you definitely pass through the Kasoa new market before you actually get to the location. So the traffic is what is actually going to take us to keep long. But other than that, a normal driveway to the place can take you around 20 to 25 minutes from Kasoa Township. But the traffic may change the game. It depends, yeah. So basically, you can see how the place is, and you can see how intense, choke, and the traffic situation is. Most of the traffic situations here are just artificial. See these big buildings in the market. Yeah, so this is all refreshing. Yeah, I see how busy everyone is. People are selling stuff, plastic materials, food items, and everything. You understand? So when you are moving at this area, just take note. These things you are seeing in front of us is the tricycles. They are tricycles. They are very cost effective. They are very cost effective when you are using them, or you are moving along. You understand? So you can see how busy the market is. That's how the market is. This is called the Kasoa New Market. So we are passing through right from the junction. We didn't branch anywhere. It's just a straight road. You're going to be taking straight till the time you get to, Awutu Senya thereabout before you take a turn right, a turn left rather. So you just follow up. You get to see what I'm talking about. So you can see we are still in the market. The traffic situation is what is keeping us long. As you can see, I told you most of the traffic situations in Ghana are very artificial. Because if you look, see cars are parked on the roadside. So why won't there be traffic? Why won't there be traffic? All these cars parked at the side of the road. A road that, if all things were equal, two cars using one lane could have gone. So two cars here, two cars there. You all use this, and then it will reduce the intensity of the traffic. But no, Bibini has come and parked at the edge of the road and causing traffic and people suffering. When you come and complain, Bibini will insult you in addition. So basically, you can see the kind of works that are at the side there. See, people are developing their land. One of the biggest difficulty in Ghana is buying a commercial property. Yeah, it's expensive, and most of them, have litigations on them. So you just have to be very careful, especially when you're buying a, commercial property. Buying a private property or residential property is not as difficult as that though. And notwithstanding, you can appreciate what is in the white thing like that. Is that Gary or More? Gary and I say More Pacho. Oh, they are gone. I didn't know. I thought it was gonna see the settlement, see how people are in the market. Busy place, guy. This is so much to talk about. Very busy place. Oh. Kasoa is the most highly populated location. You understand? And so if you have a business that requires a lot of people, business that requires you to do a lot of wholesaling, retailing, you know, items that are of low ticket but high profit. This makes a lot of sense for you. I hope you understand. There's this beautiful building at the back there. That is so refreshing as well. So basically, that's what we're talking about. It's so much important for you to actually learn this and see what is there for us. Yes, you can see the road. Mhm. I see this yellow building. It looks so nice and heavy. Wow, this yellow structure. See? So one of the biggest investments you can ever do when you come to Ghana or when you are in Ghana is buying a roadside land or a land at the roadside. Sometimes most of you like it to be like this, just on the roadside. It's not easy to get to. It's very difficult to get a land at the roadside to buy. But what you can actually buy is the inner roads. Buying lands in the that are facing the inner roads. So if you, let's say, you branch into it, you see some inner roads. You buy land in there. In the near future, the place will also develop. Mhm. So basically, you can see how things are. There's traffic right from the other side coming, and you can see a lot of construction works. People are building at the sites, developing and building skyscrapers. It's so much interesting and good for you to actually, know, understand. So all this are also refreshing for anyone who wants to actually learn what is going on in Kasoa. Yeah, so you can see that. You can see there's a block factory, right? Huh. So last I already made a video about how much block cost. Yeah, you can even check. I have a playlist of cost of materials or building materials where I make videos about building materials and how much they cost. So if you want to know the prices of iron rods currently, the prices of blocks, the prices of plumbing materials and things, you just check in the playlist and then you get those videos to watch and you will know the prices so that your contractor doesn't steal you. So you can see that's just a straight road we have been taking, and it is so much interesting for you to actually learn about that. See just a road, how nice the road is. I think the road is nice and it is tarred. Yeah, so that's one thing you need to learn about this place. There will be a place that will use untarred road, but in a nutshell, it doesn't actually look bad. Even if you're holding a saloon car, you can still, move along. So you can see right now we are climbing. We sloped, and now we are climbing. So basically, that's how this part of it is. Charlie, the place is very wide, though. The place is developing. Most of you don't know things that are actually going on in Ghana. So this video will teach you and you understand how things are actually happening, how people are building serious buildings, and you now you get to appreciate that as well. So just look at it. All this place, you don't know that it's existing in Ghana, and people are actually building. It's very quiet. No one talks about them. You understand? So, but when you follow this channel, I begin to open your eyes and show you some things that you've never seen before, or for years you've never visited Ghana before, to actually see those things. So when I follow here, I show you. See this part of the rain has started falling. Even when we're in Kasoa, the rain started falling, and it stopped, or it paused. Understand? So here we are sloping down again. But in a nutshell, the road here is fine, it's starred, it's beautiful for you to actually keep using it. So this is what we're talking about. You just have to ensure that you get this right. When you're buying the land, it's a very huge building here. When you're buying the land, just ensure that you do your due diligence. You have good road access to the place. And then you also, get that to be right. So basically, you can actually look at that as well. Yeah, this huge building right there, very nice. You see block factory. All this is just to educate you, for you to know how things are in Ghana and how developments are actually occurring in the country, and you also get to understand how businesses operate. So that's what we're talking about. Yes, just have to keep watching, keep looking. Yeah, so you can see we are still going, and just a straight road. A lot of the time that we spent already was consumed by the artificial traffic. If not, all things being equal, if there's no traffic on this road, to get to this place wouldn't take you up to 10 minutes now, because of the artificial traffic people caused. Yeah, that's why things are like that. This part of the road is tarred, though. That's that there's too much dust, there's too much sand in the area. It doesn't look rough though. We haven't gotten to the place that is rough. Maybe this part is a little bit rough. So you can see how people are having properties. When you go to buy properties around this place, you just have to be very careful. Very, very careful, so you don't fall into another problem. Yes. So you can see what I'm saying. That's how the buildings looks like. Oh, yeah. So you can see that. So from here going, you get to actually appreciate how the road looks like. And as for the road here, to me, I think it's quite okay. Though it's not 100%, but it's quite okay. Understand? Yeah. So you have all this to check out. You have good drainage system at the edges of the road. And to me, that is quite refreshing. So basically, all things being equal, if you are thinking of establishing a business that relates to building materials, so this is where you reach and you take your left. You see, that's motorbikes that are parked at this place. You take your left. That's the Awutu Senya East. You see the road. So we took our left and we are going straight. So in the township, it kind of look like sandard. But from this place going, do you guys call this asphalt? So that's what they use at this area. They use the asphalt at this area. It's just a straight road, though it is, curvy, but it's just a deliberate road that you keep watching to keep going to where you are going to. You understand? So you can see how things are happening at that place. It's just a straight road. I like the way the road is done, but you can see that the road that is done is not complete. They just poured stones. It's not so much tarred. But in the nutshell, that makes the place still smooth. If the rain falls, that place wouldn't be difficult for you. And then at the edges, they have drainage systems. Yeah, so it makes quite a lot of sense to actually understand that. Yeah, so you can see this, right? Yeah. So basically, you can see we are sloping down again. We are sloping down, but I just want you to pay attention to the houses. You can see how houses are laid. People are building, bazaar, going. All these places, if you've never traveled before, you think, oh, then nothing is happening. Everything is just in the center of Accra. No, people are actually building homes. People are building and making a lot of properties. Going. You will not think that things are bad. People are complaining in the country, but people are still building homes every single day. So you can see there are a lot of houses. So this is what we're talking about. We just need to. Right now we are climbing it. When we climb again, then we're going slope. Hey, it's not easy. It's so much so that so refreshing for you to understand that making properties at these areas is not bad. Central region of Ghana is very close, and it's also a very good place for you to actually invest in. So where we are heading to is called Ofaakor, Jei River, Jei River. So this is actually a very good place for you to actually visit and see the kind of house around. And if you want to invest in a property around this area, it's actually a very good location as well. So this is what we're talking about. It's actually, hey, the police are also standing here. Are doing their job? Are they stopping us? Or yeah, they're stopping us. Hey, the driver yobam. So you can see the road is so tight. Not so much tight though, but they challenge the pour stones for top the asphalt. Yeah, so you can see that, right? But it's not completed though. That means there is a lot of work to be done on it. But in a nutshell, I just want you to pay attention to the houses on the roadside. Also pay attention to how the road looks like, and that gives you an idea how and what it means to actually, locate yourself at Ofaakor areas. So you can see where the white buildings are. You can see these white nice houses. Yeah, so we are branching rather on our right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ofaakor, Jei River, and all these places that we've already walked, we were at Ofaakor, and this part is where that takes us to the site. But in the next video, I will show you my journey to the site, and you get to actually appreciate that. So if this is the first time, kindly subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to press the bell button so that you get notified whenever we post our new videos. So you can see when we branched, it's not a third road, but the kind of houses and things in the area, it makes. So this is Odupong Senior High School, right at the Kasoa Jei River areas, and we have 2 plots of land here for sale. So kindly wait for the next video. You get to see the land, then you patronize. Bye bye. My name is Imoru Sadat. Welcome to Business Trends Ghana. Subscribe to BTG Talking Business.